Hello and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. We're about at I think week number 20 now. Killed two bosses and it's time for the next one. This time we are going for the Sonorous Prophet. I don't remember that one particularly, but I think I will remember once we're there. For now, it is yet another medium mission, which we're going to embark on with our standard party. So let's take the standard loadout, make sure that we have everything ready. And I think we're pretty much good to go now. This will be the last run. Oh yeah, I remember the Prophet.
Well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world.
Good. Let's check our skills real quick, because the Prophet indeed can be quite disturbing. We might want to take Mark for Death for this fight. Optimally, the way that the Prophet works is we're going to need to withstand a lot of damage, because the Prophet will try to summon down stones. Any form of self heal is super helpful, because you can already expect that we're going to be at death's door with a couple of the characters. So it's actually an interesting fight, as the Prophet itself deals so much damage that we won't be able to out-heal it. However, it is possible to effectively reduce the damage that he deals, for instance, via certain abilities which just debuff the enemy. The Prophet has a couple of barricades in front of him, just to make sure that he really starts at the very end, and you need to work your way towards him. However, since we do have a pretty good rank 4 attack, we might be able to even damage him right away. Against the Prophet, although the character class elsewise isn't super good, a leopard, for instance, can be quite helpful, because the leopard hits 2 targets and you need to just deal a lot of damage against the barricades in front of him. I think with the damage that we do have within our group, we shouldn't have much of a problem with him generally. And once we are able to get some bleeding effects onto him, we should be fine. And I can see how we're rushing through these encounters. So I guess we're going to kill him rather fast. The Necromancer also wasn't really a challenge. I mean, the maximum that he summoned was, I think, 1 skeleton. And usually the Necromancer really is a fight where he will summon more skeletons that you can kill in a reasonable amount of time.
Eradicated. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Decimated.
Yeah, that was pretty one-sided.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh nice, we even got a buff here. So as I was saying, the Prophet, probably one of the more interesting fights, because it requires you to position your guys quite well. And I remember that the later versions of the Prophet also were challenging from the pure damage output. Okay, so we got ourselves the protection aura. Good enough. Still haven't figured out what the journal entries are. I definitely need to do that. It just takes me a couple of seconds to look it up, but yet I refuse to do that. Another treasure room, by the way.
Back to the pit. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. Glittering gold, trinkets and...
Yeah, that's suboptimal. That will be our first stress. We were missing a shovel.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with this damage output we should be fine. I mean, I can see we're just killing all of them really, really easy.
Be gone, fiend. Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Yep, there's the boss fight. So might as well rest here.
Huddled together.
Heal everyone up.
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Prevent the nightly ambush. Increase our damage. We're again not fighting against something of size 2 or higher, which means we might as well give him the typical buff from last time. And make sure that we have a higher chance to ambush the boss than the other way around.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay, let's use our short-term buffs. Everyone's very much buffed up, so might as well enter. Let's go, guys. So that's the barricades I was talking about, and that's the Prophet. We can see these crumbling stones, and we know that our Helion next turn is going to be hit for most likely a lot of damage. I would say around 20-25. However, in the meantime, we can already start to send him our regards by properly attacking him. We need to get rid of this. And To get the Prophet into position number 3 would be super helpful because we can start hitting him with everyone then. Of course, we dish out all but 1 damage. Oh, even less, only 16. Well, that is harmless almost. Right, this time we're being hit twice. We could switch into position 1, but we don't want to do that. So I still want to keep her topped up. We're getting him into position number 3 now, and from there we can kill him. We don't need to deal with the other barricades. We're down to 20 hit points, and oh, nice. We even dodged it. Very good. Now it's time to stake some bleeding effects, shall we? Ah, I just lost at position 4, I can see. Yeah, we're 1, 2, we can take 1, 2, or 4. I did not plan for that position, so we need to effectively still get him a little bit closer. He currently has 0 protection, so the mark really would only be useful for the collect bounty ability, which again happens as soon as you're in position number 2. At the moment we can only use the finish him ability, so I would say we get yet another barricade away, and once this is being taken care of, we should be fine. I'm focusing on making sure that the barricade is going to go away. 20 hit points are still enough. The vessel getting stunned was a bad maneuver. If we would be too low, then this could actually cause some serious harm. Good. We continue to deal bleeding damage. We're now at 8 bleeding damage. The Prophet is in position 2, which is where we are going to deal the most amount of damage. We're marking him, and from next turn onwards, he's going to take a significant amount of damage.
A dizzying blow to body and brain. A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Bounty Hunter's dropping low now. Luckily for us, he's not in the next part of being hit, and there we go. That's exactly why we wanted to mark him. 42 points of damage. Holy shit.
Masterfully executed.
I think he's dead. Yeah, he's already dead.
Did he foresee his own demise? I care not, so long as he remains dead.
So for killing 2 of his barricades, we got another influx of gold. Let's use that. Got a nice little trinket here. And this trinket actually is not super helpful. Yeah, I think overall a successful mission. Plus a lot of gold on top of it. Good job. 15k, couple of heirlooms, and a really nice bounty hunter only melee skill head. Nervous is not good. That's really hurting us. 10% stress is a lot. And paranoia is also not super good. Okay, I'll do some town management, specifically getting our 4 heroes into the sick bay, because we have a couple of diseases, and we see each other in the next adventure.